Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to Air Foundation School System. This is your physics class and today we are going to start our next topic, that is law of conservation of momentum. First of all, I told you what is law of conservation of momentum and what it says. The law of conservation of momentum says that the momentum of an isolated system of two or more than two interacting bodies remains constant. This statement is known as law of conservation of momentum, and it says that the momentum of an isolated system of two or more than two interacting bodies remains constant. Let's see, what is isolated system? Isolated system is a group of interacting bodies on which no external force is acting. Such a system on which no external force is interacting is known as isolated system. So, law of conservation of momentum says that the momentum of an isolated system of two or more than two interacting bodies remains constant. I told you isolated system is a group of interacting bodies on which no external force is acting. Let's see one example of law of conservation of momentum. For example, we have an air-filled balloon. When we release the balloon from our hand, the air inside the balloon rushes out, and the air rushing out from the balloon acquire a momentum. To conserve the momentum of the balloon, of the air molecules, the balloon move away from our hand. So, in order to conserve the momentum of the system, the balloon move away from our hand. So, this is an example of law of conservation of momentum. Now, let's move towards mathematical derivation of law of conservation of momentum. In order to derive a mathematical relationship for law of conservation of momentum, we consider an isolated system of two spheres of different masses, as here I show you two masses of mass m1 and m2. Let's suppose these two masses moving with velocities u1 and u2. Both systems are moving in, both spheres are moving in a straight line with velocities u1 and u2, such that the velocity of mass m1 is greater than the velocity of mass m2, that is u1 is greater than u2. So after some time, u1 approached and hits the mass m2. The mass of m1 after some time approached m2 and it hits the mass m2 with a force F. So let's suppose the initial momentum of mass m1 is equals to m1 u1 and the initial momentum of mass m2 is m2 u2. So the total momentum of system before collision, when both masses are approaching each other and they do not collide with each other, then their momentum of that system of two masses, I supposed here m1 and m2. So the total momentum of this system before collision is m1 u1 plus m2 u2. After some time, mass m1 hits mass m2 with some force and m2 provide an equal opposite reaction to m1. According to third law of motion, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So when mass m1 hits m2, m2 also provide an equal and opposite reaction to mass m1. So m1 slows down and m2 attain the velocity of mass m1. So their velocities becomes v1 and v2. So the final momentum of mass m1 is equals to m1 v1 and final momentum of mass m2 is m2 v2. So the total momentum of system after collision is equals to sum of the momentums of mass m1 and m2, that is m1 v1 plus m2 v2. So total momentum of system before collision is equals to total momentum of system after collision, that is m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equals to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. So this is the mathematical statement of law of conservation of momentum, which says that the total momentum of system before collision is equals to total momentum of system after collision. It means that the total momentum of this system remains constant. Let's see another application of law of conservation of momentum. Law of conservation of momentum is applicable universally. It means that it is not only true for bigger bodies but also applicable to atoms and molecules. For example, we consider a macro system, that is a system of gun and bullet. Here I shown you a system of gun and bullet. Whenever we does not shoot from the gun, we does not fire from the gun, both the gun and bullet are at rest. When both the bullet and gun are at rest, the total momentum of gun and bullet system before firing is equals to 0, because both have 0 velocity. That's why total momentum of this gun and bullet before shooting is 0. So whenever gun is fired, bullet shoot out of the gun and acquire a speed, and due to speed the bullet acquires a momentum. To conserve the momentum of the bullet, the gun recoils in the opposite direction. So according to law of conservation of momentum, the total momentum of gun and bullet system is also 0 when gun is shoot or when gun is fired, because the total momentum of gun and bullet before shooting is 0. Also according to law of conservation of momentum, the total momentum of gun and bullet is also 0 when gun is fired. Like mass of gun is capital M and its velocity is capital V, let's suppose, and similarly the mass of bullet is small m and the mass velocity of bullet is small v. So the total momentum of gun and bullet after the gun is fired, that is mv plus capital MV plus small mv. So according to law of conservation of momentum, total momentum after firing must be is equals to total momentum before firing, that is mv plus mv is equals to 0. From here small mv is added on the left hand side. When we shift it towards right hand side, it will subtracting. So mv is equals to minus mv. From where we calculate the speed of the gun, that is the speed of recollision of the gun, and that is equals to v is equals to minus small m divided by capital M multiplied by the velocity of the bullet. So this is the velocity of the gun. Here the negative sign shows that the gun recoil in the opposite direction to the direction of bullet. So rockets and jet engines also follow law of conservation of momentum. When hot gases burns in rockets and jets, they acquire a momentum and move in the downward direction. In order to conserve that momentum, the rocket and jet engines move opposite direction, that is in upward direction. So this is law of conservation of momentum. If you have any problem regarding the lecture, you can ask me in comment section. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.